channel 33, RPM.
More amplifiers, more turntables from the maker of Music Room Tour. It's Music Room Tour 2, the vinyl cut. Hey vinyl community, Frank here. In my last video I gave a tour of my main listening room, which is right here. In case you missed that video, I'll put a link to it right here. Feel free to click on that now and it'll take you to the video opening it up in a new window. This time I want to show you some of my other setups, take you on a tour of some of my other listening areas, beginning with the living room. Okay, we're in the living room now, and this is the secondary system. I was listening to Alice Cooper, Hey Stupid, last night. So here we have a Hitachi direct drive turntable, model PS48, with a Grado black cartridge and stylus. And it's being amplified by this Kenwood integrated amp. I love both of these units. They were both garage sale finds. I think they were, 10 or 20 bucks each. And the Kenwood amp is just a monster. It must weigh, 30 pounds, maybe more, maybe less, something like that. And the speakers up here on either side of the couch are Acoustic Research. These were actually Goodwill finds, and I got them for a steal. Like with most used vintage speakers, the foam surrounds and the woofers needed to be replaced, but that was easily enough done. And underneath this system, we have my grandparents' old radio and turntable. When they immigrated here in the 1950s, this is one of the first things they bought. And I can't open this door all the way right now because the speaker's in the way. But you can see it's got the radio there. It's got the record player there. And it's got a place here to store your records. Now, I'd fire it up for you, but it needs a new tube. So I haven't listened to it in a year or two, but one of my short-term goals is to get this system going again. There's nothing like the sound of an AM radio through a tube amp, on a Sunday morning. Just sounds fantastic and brings back good memories. My mom tells me my grandparents used to have friends over and listen to music on here, on Saturday nights and have a really good time. So it's one of my most prized possessions. So that's the upstairs system. We'll go back down to the basement and I'll show you the third system now in the workroom. Okay, we're back in the basement and back in the workroom to check out my third and final system, which I keep back here if I'm ever puttering around. I can listen to some records, spin some CDs or cassettes. So this turntable is a Pioneer PL200. I see a lot of Pioneer PLs in the vinyl community, and I totally dig this turntable. Stylus on this one is a Pickering XV15 625E. So I picked this one up through the online classifieds, and while I like the turntable, the real reason I bought it was for the Pickering cart, which is absolutely one of my favorite carts. It's an older one and has a really warm, detailed sound. In contrast to a lot of the newer cartridges, which are not as warm, they're more neutral sounding. So there's good and bad about both types, but definitely love the Pickering. And so this whole system is stuff I picked up secondhand. Kenwood CD player, a Yamaha Natural Sound cassette deck, and Pioneer receiver, the SX3600 series. This is the one you see in the beginning of my videos. Nice, sounding receiver, a bit on the warm side. I like it. And the speakers down here are KEF speakers. Got a pair of them. And again, those were secondhand shop Goodwill finds. What else can I show you down here? Just some tools of the trade. The deoxit there, if you've never used that, it's fantastic for cleaning up scratchy pots. You turn them, you get that scratching sound that cleans them up very nicely. Got Gene up here, Got some kind of zombie creature. And on this side is the workbench. Got the fridge for the refreshments, of course, and some of my record cleaning supplies, distilled water, record cleaning cloths, and my trusty Spin Clean with the Spin Clean liquid over there. And of course, Mr. Randy Rhodes watching over the whole thing. So, that's my third stereo setup. That's the tour. Thank you for tuning in. A huge thank you to everyone who subscribed. Please remember to like this video, and we'll catch you next time. In the meantime, keep on spinning.